fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We're at the set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Now here's Johnson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second.
The numbers for Beckham in last week's effort. 7 catches, 94 yards.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league in receiving yards. In a league that throws the ball around like crazy, number 9's a good number. And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
22 yards there, a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
3rd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They will be led out by a first-round draft pick back in April in his rookie season. Here's Jordan Love.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
They'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Now a second down throw for Love here. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 4 catches, 71 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Nick Chubb, the ball.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Mayfield finding Beckham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
At their own 14.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down. Love. Over the middle. Complete to Tate. And down he'll go at the 25. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Looking deep here for Ebron. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 26 yards on the play there. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And the Browns first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A gain of 9 yards.
And there's a completion to Austin Hooper. What a big-time acquisition for this offense in Cleveland. Came from Atlanta as a 2-time Pro Bowler. Had nearly 800 yards in receptions and 6 touchdowns last year. And he spends a lot of time with his quarterback in order for them to get on the same page on every snap.
First down, Mayfield on the crossing route, complete. That's Higgins. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Rashard Higgins.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Mayfield now toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. Mayfield with it once more.
4 yards.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
The kick by Parkey is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
Steelers nothing.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working out of the gun. Love over the middle, complete. It's Tate, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now Love. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Going back to Love. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
There's Myles Garrett forcing another offensive lineman to yell, look out, to his quarterback as he ends up putting him on the deck. 30.5 sacks in his first 3 seasons. Easily one of the best 3-down defensive ends in the NFL.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Third down.
On third down, Love finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
First down, going to the air with Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Josh Bynes gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Love from the gun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The Browns D locked in on third down, brings up 4th. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
And there's a good catch by Odell Beckham Jr. And in 2019, even though it was one of the least productive seasons of his career, He was still a 1,000-yard receiver for the 5th time. Also caught the longest reception of his career as well. An 89-yard touchdown against the Jets on a Monday night. Explosive is Odell Beckham Jr.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
A gain of
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham.
Mayfield.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
To Kareem Hunt.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the red zone now, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And it's up and good to make the score 13-3. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. The 30. 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Now Parkey for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
So we reach. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, Love to the right side to Eric Ebron. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Love. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Complete to Jalen.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Second and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Samuels, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. And he is closing in on the 100-yard mark for the day.
And it appears that he loved the fact that they're going to play.
The Browns drive about to get started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Second and 4.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a third and long now after the sack. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Mayfield's pass, incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
The 28-yard line.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Love. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Jordan Berry now, standing just outside his own goal line. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Browns to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Mayfield on 1st down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14. But it's now 3rd.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Here's Jamie Gillendow as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Back now in Pittsburgh as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
At their own 1
The
yard.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Down at his own 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Love with it. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. 1st down, Love to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Play fake. Here's Love. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. And that will be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
First down.
From the gun, Mayfield. Fitzgerald's got it right side.
Mayfield.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
First a run for Nick Chubb. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
now Chubb. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Nick Chubb.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Love from the gun. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that is incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
John Johnson on the coverage.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
To throw again. Love. And he will find his man on the outside. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Love's pass.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Out of bounds, down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
to the air again, Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the Steelers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. You have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. He is fully awake now. If he didn't get off to the start that he normally does, they've got his attention. He's running it well.
You think they set off the alarm clock at the half? You think that's what went down? I know this, having played on the defensive side of the ball, if you do a really good job against a great runner, and you go into the half, you're excited, you're fired up, you think the game plan is working, but in the back of your head, there's that little bit of nagging doubt. Can we do this for 4 quarters? So far, that's not happening.
And now look at him go. He's at the 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Browns add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And the lead is up to 14. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Andrew Billings in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
3rd and long for Love. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. And this one's incomplete. Now, the intended receiver out of the backfield was Jalen Samuels, but it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Throwing again. Love. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Again, it's Love. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
On 1st down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And they take a knee. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathed a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So Cleveland